Yeah, Coach, I wanted to talk to you just about Aaliyah's defense, and I know that some of it is just such natural talent, but Asia was on a teleconference earlier today, Asia Wilson, and talked about Aaliyah's development on defense. Can you just talk about that? How elite she has become at that end of the court?
I mean, I believe she was like that last year. You really didn't see you know, the the way that you're seeing it this year because we had so many people that like Ty and Kiki that really covered up a lot of our deficiencies. But Aaliyah was always the way she is right now, which is always talking, always having an understanding of what our opponents are doing, play calls, movements, actions. Um, and I just think she sees that it's really helpful to all the players that she's on the floor with. So she's probably a little bit more loud, a little bit more active, and it's really showing and it's really helping. And she does have a counterpart in Victoria who really has an understanding of it as well. So the two of them on the floor really help our guards be able to, put the pressure, apply the pressure where we need to apply the pressure, and also sending the funneling them into them, into their shot blocking ability.
Thank you.
Greg and then Keith.
Hey, Dawn, that early stretch where Rosia was hitting a couple threes in a row, was that something where that was just kind of the shot that was opening up for her? Were you encouraging her to take more threes? And then just what allowed her to be so effective in that first half?
I mean, Isaiah, if you look at her stats and her ability to catch and shoot, she's pretty darn accurate. And I think when she gets clean looks like that, early in the shot clock, her feet are set, they're expected threes, and, more times than not, she's very efficient with it. So, yes, I wanted her to take all open looks.
Keith and then Cam.
Hey, Coach, how good is it to have a night where, you're able to take care of business and nobody has to play more than 25 minutes, particularly coming down this last month of the season? Then talk about Destiny, 9 assists and 0 turnovers.
I don't know about you, Keith, but that was kind of hard to watch. I mean, it is, we didn't play our starters a whole lot of minutes, probably more minutes than we really wanted to play. But, we need to take playing better, fluidity offensively, just being able to get stops. It's everything that Auburn did to us. I mean, they put us back on our heels. They made us, we coughed the ball over 17 times. We just have to do better. We have to play better on both sides of the basketball. But, it's good to get some people in that haven't played a whole lot of minutes this year because they do need game experience. And then, Destiny Henderson. I mean, she is, she can pass the ball. I mean, she probably had given up a lot of shots today just to get more people involved. And that's what you want your lead guard to do. It's a game in which she wanted to distribute a little bit more and get people involved, get them easy looks. Because the task that we have ahead of us, not just Monday, just the rest of the season.
Cam and then Matt.
Coach, after having some slow starts in your last couple of games that y'all had to overcome, how good did it feel to come out of the gates like you did in the first quarter tonight?
I mean, it's always great when we get off to great starts. If we can, if we can play fast, if we can get up and down the floor, that only helps just the flow a lot better offensively and defensively. Because when our juices are flowing, we can defend. We can get down and defend and cough some people up and make some offense from our defense. And I thought we did that out the gate. But we just, we got into a lull, the third and part of the fourth quarter.
And it looks like we'll close it out with Matt.
Coach, from the outside looking in, it looks like Destiny Littleton is just getting more and more comfortable as the game goes on. What improvements have you seen from her? And also, what type of presence does she bring to the floor?
Destiny Littleton, You know, I think, I mean, she's a, you know, she's a senior. She's a senior. She's played at the highest level. You're just seeing her coming to her own, in that I don't think, I think she's at a good place, whether she plays 5 minutes or whether she plays 20 minutes. She's ready to play. I mean, she's a calm out there. She's someone that really understands what we want offensively and defensively. And she's just a nice pace changer from Henny and Zaya. So I mean, I'm very comfortable with her out there on the floor because she can stretch the floor out. Doesn't make very many mistakes. She's able to keep somebody in front of her from a defensive standpoint. And it's nice to see her come on at this time of the season because it only helps our bench. We got more depth on our bench when she's able to play that way.